foundry a powerful guardian, its heart corrupted, its purpose thwarted. Only life can drive back such sorrow. Adard was lost, and darkness came upon the horsemen.
Sabate, this is Jeff.
This is David.
We are playing Darksiders 2.
Yep.
Last episode, we killed the Guardian. We opened up the way to the Tree of Life. And the beginning of this episode, we're going to ignore all that because we're going to buy things, we're going to respec. Something important happened.
What?
It happened a little while ago. We're at level 12 now. Level 12 means that we can do the full extent of the exploit with the...
right.
Remember these guys?
Yeah.
Earlier, we could only get the level 8s. But level 12 is a new sort of, row on the skill tree, which can be available. Unfortunately, this means we'll have to do a few respecs to get it all work out, because we don't quite have enough points to do it all at once. But
okay.
That's okay. Magic of editing.
I mean, that's what I've ended up doing in Kingdoms of Amalur, so...
The quick re-explanation of what's going on is that in the original version of the game, which is unpatched, which is what we're currently playing, there is a glitch that I discovered, ding, 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 where the stat boosts for Unstoppable and also the other one...
Aegis or whatever.
Aegis Guard, yes, Aegis Guard. A few of them are permanent if you use them and then you save and then quit and then reload. And then someone on the YouTube page that I loaded on was like, hey, each one of those actually counts as a different spell. Each one of the levels, so level 1, level 2, level 3, they all 3 stack, which is great. Now we've already applied the level 8 row of skills, so we're just getting the level 12 ones, which is not that big of a deal for the Aegis Guard. It's just going to give us more arcane critical % chance. However, the brokenness of the Unstoppable means that we will now have an additional 60% crit chance. That's a base crit chance.
That's ridiculous.
And something like an additional 60 to 90% crit damage. This is why critical hits are hilarious at this point in the game.
Yeah.
They are much more common than regular hits. Regular hits are the new critical hits, and when they happen, you're sad because all those numbers are sad and boring and small. Critical hits in this game are big and fantastic, and also dependent on the type of elemental effect that is applied to them.
Right. Which is, half the fun.
Sometimes they're all like, or they're like, or they're like, and you know what those mean. I
do, which is kind of sad. Wait,
you've heard sound effects. I'm on top of this with my horse.
You're on top of a dead body. Way to honor the fallen.
I am just displaying my kill. Okay. I am both happy and sad that you are a dead guardian. So yes, we are actually heading to the Tree of Life now that we've done the maximum amount of critical bonusing that we will need. We actually never have to use those skills ever again.
So you'll never have them again.
Yes, since using them with this method will actually take them away. So we will just never spec that way again and we'll be fine. We also have an insane amount of arcane critical chance as well, so our spells will do a lot more damage.
Great.
It's still not the most broken thing as far as the weapons go, but it'll probably still be a while before we get the high-level weapon effects. But let's go visit the tree. Cutscene town.
Is it all cutscenes from here on
out? No.
Okay, good.
But there are a few cutscenes right now.
I wasn't sure if it was Kojima level or not.
No. This is a game that you play.
Right.
Oh. Not a game that you watch.
Oh, this is bad.
I understand that I'm making an LP of this game. I realize the irony of that statement.
What?
And so you have come, bearing your sin like a badge of honor. What do you seek, Pale Rider?
The return of mankind.
To a barren planet shorn of life. Oh, humans are weak and simple. They would not survive this resurrection, nor do they deserve it.
That is not ours to judge. I do this to spare war from the Council's punishment.
And what of the Nephilim? Would you save but one and not the rest?
The Nephilim are a threat to the balance.
If we had taken Eden, none of this would have happened. Yet you rode against us. slaughtered our flesh, then bound our souls in your amulet.
Who are you?
I think you know. Once, you called me brother.
Absalom.
I have forsaken that name. Now, I am corruption. The day you raised your scythe against us, I was born, and soon I will be all. The tree of life has fallen to my darkness, from withered root to fruitless limb, and even death himself will not escape it.
That guy is a really good voice actor, and his mouth is really poorly animated.
Well, it's kind of a monster jaw. He's got a little case of the monster jaw. It's hereditary. It's hereditary. You can't really blame him. So,
What defines a soul? Some call it the spark within that fights the darkness, that burns for life itself. But what of death, who became the Reaper on the day he slaughtered the Nephilim? He killed his brother, his comrades, and Absalom.
Death! Why do you slay your own?
The Nephilim have no claim to Eden.
There are realms for angels and demons. Why not for us?
Eden belongs to man.
It belongs to those who take it!
The eons have not answered the question. Was it worth it?
Brother.
That one moment. Begot corruption. And crowned him kinslayer. The bitter victory could not be undone.
Ah, the Pale Rider. Isn't it odd that so many have come here by your hand? And yet you so rarely visit the Dead Kingdom.
I had no plan to visit this wretched place. I sought the Tree of Life, I found it. Now I'm here.
The tree is no destination, my friend. Only a portal to other worlds. If the tree is what you seek, then you have arrived.
That I have been betrayed.
Not so hasty. The tree is wise beyond imagining. If it brought you here, then here is where you belong. Perhaps I can help.
I doubt it.
You would be wise to heed me. I have a merchant's skill to grant your deepest desire. Tell me, Rider, what do you seek?
I would redeem my brother, restore the balance.
Yes, I have heard the tale. Your brother rode though no call was given, and mankind paid the price.
Guard your tongue, merchant.
I give no judgment, friend. Only pass on that which I have been told. You were right to seek the tree, but it is only the gateway. What you seek is the Well of Souls.
Wait. Isn't that the plot device in Kingdoms of Amalur?
yes,
Okay.
but it was also in Darksiders 1.
Okay.
That's what he had to redirect the beams around. If
Oh,
you'll recall.
right. Well, that was years ago. I'm sorry.
I know. It's like I remember the important part. Redirect the beams.
Yes, that's what I remember.
The Well of Souls can restore humanity.
And more. The well channels the dead into this kingdom from every world, above and below. It is also how souls are brought back into creation when they are ready to be reborn.
You still haven't said what you are.
The history of my people was burned to ash along with our world. Forgotten even by those who destroyed them. Now, only the smoke remains. We were not the first, nor will we be the last. It is the way of things.
The way of things is balance.
And what balances life? Nothingness. Or corruption. Eventually, it consumes us all.
So it would seem. None of this explains what you're doing here.
I am merely a humble merchant with a taste for the finer things. In life and in death. I am Ostagoth, and it would amuse me to offer you my wares.
Tree of life, tree of death, portals to other worlds. I know none of this. How is it I have remained so blind, or does your tongue only spit lies?
Much was kept from the Nephilim, and from the Four.
Why?
Because power must be tempered with ignorance. If the Nephilim knew the true nature of the tree, all would have perished.
I forsook the Nephilim, became a warrior for the balance, even killed my own people. I protect these worlds, you and the tree, yet still I remain in the dark.
Forsaken, yes. Forgotten? No. The Nephilim live on in you. But what do I know? I am but a simple merchant.
What if I wish to return to the Forge Lands?
The Tree of Life has many portals, Rider. Some may help you retrace your path. Many portals are closed, but the ones to the Forge Lands remains open.
Pretend that I believe you. Where should my search begin?
You must scale the Serpent's Peak and summon the Eternal Throne. There the Lord of Bones slumbers. He will guide you to the well, or he will have your soul. Before you go, horseman, consider this. My people may be lost, but their relics yet remain. You may come across them in your travels. They are worthless to most, but valuable to me. Return them, and I will trade relic for coin.
That's Ostagoth. He's kind of cool.
Yes,
He has some good lines.
he does.
He sells you stuff. He's, the guy here who sells you things.
Yeah,
They're all expensive. We're not going to buy from him.
of course.
The relics are the collectibles for him. There's 3 categories. At least they give you an interesting bonus, even if you're not interested in collecting all of them, which of course we'll be collecting all of them.
Of course.
But the relics of I forget the names.
Of course.
There's three categories.
Bronze,
3 rarities.
silver, gold. Got it.
Yes, bronze, silver, gold. The bronze one will sell for money. The silver ones will give you stat bonuses in the form of health and wrath, I think. Those are permanent. And then the gold ones will give you +1 skill points, which you can use however you see fit. We are in the land of the dead.
And
the
it's-
Tree of Life is a dark tower, apparently.
Apparently.
Did you see a man in black run this way? I was crawling up through the corruption. There was a kid there and had to leave. It was awkward. There was a lot of guilt here.
It's been a long time since I've watched Dark Tower.
Watched Dark?
Yeah, there was a
No.
movie called Dark Tower. It had a kid with dwarves. There was a black stone.
Okay. Dark Crystal?
No, that had
What do you-
involved Muppets.
Okay.
I'm fairly certain it was called Dark Tower. It was really weird.
No, I'm talking about Stephen King book.
Oh, the Dark
Anyways.
Tower series. Hold on. I'm
This-
gonna see if it's. You keep going. I'm gonna.
Okay, I'll keep explaining. I was not aware that there was a movie with similar premise. Although it would be kind of funny.
Well, I think it was Dark Tower. I may just
I'm throwing some skill points into the crows. Yeah, I guess. Why not?
make murder more effective.
I really hope you like the here's a map.
Ooh. I
The
like
land
that.
of the dead. This is the kingdom of the dead. This place is massive, and we'll be spending the majority of the game here.
Oh.
I'd say about Forged Lands, let's say about 35% of the game. Kingdom of the Dead, a full 50%, easily. I am not a huge fan of the Kingdom of the Dead just because I think it outstays its welcome. It's a little bit too long for its own good.
Right.
If it was, just a little bit shorter, it'd be fine. But oh well. There's plenty of minor quibbles to come. Also because I just don't like the aesthetic as much as the Forged Lands. Mm-hmm. Again, which would have been fine in moderation. Et tu goth.
Et tu goth.
The first kind of relic we'll be collecting.
All right, turns out I am apparently completely out of my mind. Dark is in the title of that movie, but...
Okay.
I don't... It's... Damn it. If I just search for Dark, that's only going to get me like 2 titles, right? Oh, crap. Oh, well, I'll look it up later.
Yes, okay.
I would like to say in the... Ooh!
Good stop!
In the cutscene,
So
I like how it almost seemed like it was implying that, well, the other 3 horsemen kind of helped, but Death really just killed all of them.
Death kind of is, got his name. Also, Death doesn't come off as very sympathetic in that story. He's like, I killed all of my people. Yay? Why? Well, they wanted to have a home, and I was like, nah.
Well, it was less that they wanted to have a home, and more it's like, well, we don't have a home, so we're going to take it from these people. That was...
There's pillaging,
Yeah.
There's conquest involved.
Wait, are you supposed to be able to do that?
Sure, why not? We're going to get all of the items over this way. We don't have the items necessary, but, what does that mean? What does that really mean?
It doesn't.
I fell off the side.
I wasn't sure what you were doing. I was like...
If you have the gun out, look. If you have the gun out, you sort of have this slow strafing motion that you cannot do the same sort of lengthy jumps with until it puts the gun away. It just kind of fell right off. Ahem.
Mm-hmm.
We have another mysterious 2-pad thing.
We'll never be able to make blocks with the Staff of Birna or whatever it was called.
Yes, or whatever it was. Or the double hook shot. No.
No.
But we can just, jump our way over because that's how this game is.
Yep, they don't do their invisible walls very well.
Yeah, or the visible walls are short.
That's true.
As the case may be. Got some arm blades. I don't care about arm blades.
Ooh, I forgot about those.
Yes, there's a stone here. The other collectibles don't go away. Still have to get those.
Right.
We can throw a bomb over this. Just need to get it at the right angle.
That's not the right angle.
Almost got it.
There you go.
That way we can get into the treasure chest that's over there as well. Getting out is easy as getting in. As long as you have...
A hammer.
A hammer. And you should always have a hammer. Hammers are the best.
Yep.
I will try and expand the weapons.
Well,
I'll try other things.
You have been using other things, I think.
They've been peppered in there. Not a whole lot of the fast weapons because I think they're terrible, but claws, we'll use some claws. Claws have the utility. They're breaking the world utility, as has already been explored.
I think fast...
I fell off again.
I think fast weapons would be a little bit better in this game if your scythes weren't already fairly quick and did crazy amounts of damage. I don't know if we've already said that. It's been a while.
No, probably at least once or twice an episode I draw that comparison. I do like having the fast and the slow weapons. It's sort of it's just a good balance.
Mm-hmm.
And he's an agent of balance.
Balance, yeah.
There you go. Balance of all attack, all offense, all critical, no defense. Don't waste your time or money on those things.
Balance.
Because, balanced. A balanced offense is the one that makes you win really, really fast.
Yes. Also min-maxing. There's nothing non-balanced about min-maxing.
No, of course not. Also, the sound effect when he calls up the little things.
Oh, I didn't realize he was a horse.
He is kind of a horse. Goomba Stomp.
Oh.
Didn't get the Goomba Stomp that time.
I do like how just about every hit is now a
Yep.
critical. That's
Pretty much.
dumb.
Now you might notice the video is still going
Yeah.
because why don't we do a dungeon?
What?
There's so many dungeons, might as well do one.
Huh?
The video title is The Lair of the Deposed King, you'll remember.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was...
Nope, didn't have anything to do with Absalom,
Okay.
who's our surprise villain. Well, you know, I guess it's okay.
Is Absalom referenced to anything?
I thought so, but I haven't been able to find anything. It certainly sounds like it.
Because it sounds like some sort of
Yeah.
abomination, like combination of Abaddon and Absolution, or
And like Solomon and Shalom and
Epsilon and Abaddon, or,
yep,
It's-
just put them all together. Yeah,
and you get Absalom?
Absalom.
Absalom. Ah.
Absalaom.
Ah.
Absalom. LOM. Yeah, LOM. Okay.
Hey, we're dealing
Well,
with
whatever,
ice
you can
people again.
Yes, ice people. We'll wake them all up because we're going to use
Of course.
our powered up Reaper harvest ability.
Ah.
Because it's
Also,
fun.
also I think I'm just going to call him Abe.
Okay.
I think that makes more sense.
Splurge.
That you killed a lot of people there.
I did.
That's a big number.
A few of them lived though. That's disappointing, but you know,
Hammers are fun.
they all died.
Yeah.
Again, I guess. This is sort of the
Now, do they stay dead?
yes. So whatever that means for the cosmology of the universe.
Yeah. Oh, hey. It's one of these again.
It's a death tomb. If we get another 10 pages, we can get the key for that. Also, there's a stone of power on the top. This is what's on the bottom floor of the Deposed King's Lair. The Deposed King's Lair here is a tiny dungeon. It's only got like 2 or 3 rooms.
Okay.
I mean, it has all of the elements of a dungeon, except for, you know, like a, you know, you don't get like a new power up.
Right.
But, you know, you've got like a puzzle room, you've got like fighting room, you've got like an elevator, you have a boss fight. You know, there you go. You've all the elements of
Right.
a dungeon.
I
It's just, there's not many of them. It's just tiny,
Yeah.
tiny little dungeon.
I have to say, I really like those doors with the eyes that light up, and that's actually really neat little
there
touch.
is. Do you like skulls? You'll see a few skulls in the motifs and the enemies and generally everywhere in this area. And by this area, I mean this entire world.
I'm gonna get sick of skulls.
Maybe.
Oh, hey, look at that.
I mean, they're pretty metal.
They are pretty. I'm gonna grant you.
This is a key, which we'll use to open doors. I'm just kidding. We won't use it for anything, but at least show you where it is.
It's gonna
We
just.
actually, yeah, we just needed to come up here for the token. It didn't quite work.
Yeah.
We'll get the sweet spot in a second here.
You're trying to land on the railing.
Yeah, land on the railing, and then we're just going to run across. We don't actually have to make it all the way across because that's close enough. It'll spawn us on the other side, like so.
And now
This
you're on
saves
the
us
other.
from going down and then up and then back.
Oh, what's that red mark?
That red mark means that there's another new type of collectible somewhere around here.
Huh. What?
These guys are extremely weak to bullets.
What are they?
Laying there. They're like the little earth crag things, like from the.
Oh, okay.
Saw the big ones in the Forged Lands.
Right, right.
Remember to turn around and get the collectible behind me.
You didn't, or
No. I'll remember. I see it over there. I see it.
okay?
It's another relic.
Of Uktagoth or whatever.
Yep. Of Darmok and Jalad. And then also the third type is the Tanagrans, you know.
I was thinking Uktagoth, Ostrogoth, Visigoth.
That's good too. That's
I like
a
that.
different kind of the most useless attack since it doesn't work.
Well, Uktagoth is not actually a real thing. That's just some stupid fake dwarven thing from Stonekeep. But
Well, how would you define real thing and put that in air quotes?
I don't know, like actual established culture. Oh,
This
that's
has got
pretty.
a nice little city of the dead back there.
It's a nice vista.
Yeah. I mean, it's a thing that someone made up, and that when you talk to someone else using the terms, you mutually know what you're talking about. So I would say that it's real to a certain extent. It's a Soul Arbiter Scroll. It's one of our new collectibles.
That we don't know we need to collect yet.
Yeah, except that it was there and you have to collect it, because obviously.
Right.
It is instructions about how to find exits and secret areas inside the Soul Arbiter's Maze, which is a location on the overworld map and is something that we'll get to much later. Mini dungeons in between.
Great.
Here's another invisible enemy from the GameStop pre-order quest.
Now I wonder, if I buy the Steam version with everything in quotes, do I get that?
Don't know. I don't know.
I'd have to buy it by tomorrow.
Yeah, I guess it is on sale at the moment, which is real helpful to the people listening since this is recorded previously.
Right.
Go buy it right now. The sale ends in 4. But actually, by the time that you're hearing this, it probably is on sale again.
Probably.
Who knows?
I don't think it's ever stopped being on sale. It just gets more or less on sale.
I guess there's that. We do have a token inside here. And some skeletons. Skeleton died.
No.
In the land of the dead, the doors are very tall. Actually, much taller than in Forge Lands. And they have these fancy locks on them. Actually, the locks are the same. It's the generic locked door lock. That's what we'll see. You can see on the little mini map. There's one over there. Now, this is not something I discovered, and it's probably Fiddlesticks or one of those guys. But these are not really super solid, and you can kind of just use a little jump here, do a little triple jump, and land on it, and just kind of walk through the door.
That... Really?
Yeah. As mentioned, we will not be needing the key.
No keys for the rest of this area, then.
Not really. Don't really need keys for the rest of the entire land of the dead.
Because of all the doors?
Yeah, the doors are, the ones that are shaped like that, you can just get right behind them, no big deal at all. At least be wary of getting stuck. Yeah, you want to have an exit strategy.
I guess.
I can't think of any, nothing comes like off the top of the head. There would be a place where that would be an issue. But, just be aware. There we go. Execution.
There you go.
Skeleton execution. There's a bunch of garbage dropping from these guys.
I figured.
I can almost kill them with my bullets. There is actually another Soul Arbiter, not scroll, but message in here that I'm going to be getting.
I did see the token, yeah. Yeah, he didn't. That's...
It didn't make it.
No.
So. I'm trying to time it
Right.
I eventually get it. You sort of wake them up, and then you get the charge attack right at the same moment.
It's like, good morning.
So on the wall here is the little scribbles on the wall. I point that out because as I was playing through the first time, it just randomly popped up and it's like, you found this thing. I was like, okay, I guess I got a collectible. I did not know for a very long time that I was supposed to be looking for things on the wall.
So you didn't get to see the thing that said south, southwest, north, north?
No. I mean, when you get the pop-up on the screen that says that you found it, it goes into your journal and all that. But I was just like, I didn't even know that that's what I'm looking for. Oh, he didn't get to do the execution. Sad. But that's okay because these collectibles actually are not for achievements and they don't change. So, I mean, the codes are the same. So if you want to get through the Arbiter's Maze and you don't want to collect the Arbiter's Scrolls, then you can just use a walkthrough because... I almost got him. Ran out of bullets. Very sad.
I can understand why you might want to use a walkthrough.
So the Deposed King, the eponymous Deposed King, is Argyle. You'll recall one of the 4 that we were trying to kill for Thane.
Oh, right. No, I didn't
level
remember
20.
that.
Let's get in there and fight him.
We're level 13.
It's been a long time since we fought Baythir. That'd be the last one, the level 15 guy.
Right.
So we tried to fight this guy, and then, okay, he does a lot of damage, but that's... Next time on Darksiders 2. we will fight the deposed King Argul.
And win this time.
Yes. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna kill him right now.
I figured. I knew you wouldn't let a video end
No,
with just,
I cannot let that go.
it's just abject failure.
The deposed king, there is no trick. He's extremely hard.
Huh.
So let's learn how to fight him. Don't get hit by him. He'll kill you in one hit. Okay, that's the first step.
Okay.
Second step, if you hit him from the front, he will auto block, no matter what he's doing. With his shield. This is actually useful because he will follow it up with an attack immediately every single time. The shield bash. And if you hit him with a attack on the front and then you just sort of mash the dodge button, you'll always get the dodge.
Okay.
The dodge will go through it. So that's a good safe combo. And it's useful for positioning him, especially if you're trying to dodge his ultimate attack, which I never do because I don't know how at this low level, and I just got lucky and he didn't use it. So
pro strats for beating Argul. Yeah, get lucky.
With our ridiculous hammer here. Hey. We can do the 3-hit combo. We're using the Blade Master to get the 3 charged hits.
Right.
He has 2 different attacks with his mace. This one here where he gets stuck, which you can do a full 3-hit charged combo. As you can see, that gets rid of a lot of his health when you have so much strength and critical chance.
Right.
But he also does a 2-hit combo. Dodging around is a little dangerous. What you want to do is constantly move to the left into him. And you want to try and keep him on flat ground so that his mace doesn't accidentally hit you. What I'm doing here is I'm trying to just position him by constantly hitting his front. It was a little late on that one, so he auto-dodged it. Just staying close and circling around to the left will pretty much block both of his major attacks, the 2-hit combo and the single slam. Either of those will kill you, especially with such low health. You do have death protection of sorts, so if you have full health, it won't instantly kill you. If you have a high enough threshold or whatever.
Right. When you do your dodge counter, is that hitting him or is that just tinking off the shield?
It would hit him, but I'm pretty sure it's just tinking off the shield.
Okay.
Actually. I don't think. That doesn't do any damage.
I was curious because, hey, that's a strategy for people with too much free time.
He died.
And you get his mace. Of course you do.
Of course you do. Yes. A Scepter of the Deposed King. That's level 20 item. So we got a little ways to go before we pick up that one.
Right.
He does have an ultimate attack when he has low health, like half or less, which is a crazy spinning, swinging attack.
Oh.
I don't have a good way to tell you how to get rid of this. If he's in the middle of the screen when he starts it, you have no chance of defending against it because he will come at you, and it takes 2.5 full dodges away from him in order to get out of range of that attack.
Wow.
That black and white segment has sent us all the way back to Tristone.
That's weird. Okay.
That was the end of the dungeon. We're going back to go turn it in.
Skill and cunning. I suppose you might make a warrior yet.
I found Argul.
Once he was king of the dead. I trust you remembered to bow before you killed him. There are creatures yet that will prove your equal.
All right, all we have left for him is to fight Echidna. We can't get to her quite yet, but that's okay.
All right, so
beat up these posts.
Fight Knuckles the Echidna, and then we win.
Yes, exactly. You have to get like the expansion. You put the disc inside the other disc inside the disc inside the 360, and then it'll.
So this is where you take the 360 and you hook it on top of the Xbox One,
and then you can actually play as Death in Darksiders 1, and actually that'd be awesome.
That'd be kind of cool.
I'm sad. I'm sad that's not true. But it wouldn't be complete unless we. Oh, I got stuck. We'll fix this real quick. It wouldn't be complete unless we went out of bounds or did something stupid. This is back in the Death Tomb. You can just totally jump up and around. This might have slipped off. Hey, look, it's slippery. There's ice.
Of course, yeah.
So you can just jump over here, and then there's no wall. They forgot to put one over here.
That looked really cool for a half second.
Yeah. You can see
there you go.
That's the Tree of Death in the background. And naturally, this is no place for horse. flip saw.
Forever. How much damage with... Oh.
Argyle is really hard. Just fight him later.